Today we're checking out foods that we will avoid once we know what they're made of. I actually really don't want to watch this video because I'm already kind of a picky eater. I'm gonna keep it real. But I eat chicken pretty much every day. It's my main source of nutrients, and chickens aren't really made. They're kind of animals. So I'm cool, no vegan shit over here. But anyways, if things are going right, this is the first video on this channel, so make sure you like and subscribe. It's very important. Help your boy get in the algorithm. His first video, that'd be crazy. But let's not waste no more time, boys and girls. Let's check out foods we ain't finna eat no more.
Number 1, hot dogs.
Already don't eat them hoes. That's pig ankles.
The cookout can't even
Pig
be called a
ass.
cookout. Most people
Don't want
already
that
know
anyway.
that hot dogs aren't really good for you, and many people don't know
Not a
why
coffee.
they're not good. Well, hot dogs are loaded with chemicals and preservatives that should not be put into your body. And the worst part is the shiny elastic casing that surrounds some of those hot dogs. It's actually made of animal intestines. The inside of the hot dog,
What the
it's not any
fuck?
better. They're made of lips and pig snouts.
I told
Gross.
you.
Number 2.
You gotta think about it. How else are you getting like a pack of, I don't know how many hot dogs for like $1, $2? Cause that's pig ass and snout and hooves and And also he said, what, there's plastic around the hot dogs or something? Good thing I don't eat them. The only meat I really be eating is like chicken. I fuck with the turkey. And then like some fish is cool. I really don't even be messing with red meat, pork, none of that.
Number 2, red food. If
fuck
you've
is
ever
that?
had a red drink or strawberry
Oh,
ice
just
cream,
red
the
shit?
color red comes from a dye. Now, in some cases, it's natural. In other cases, it's man-made.
I
A
don't
few years
care.
ago, foods that contained dye began getting a bad rap, saying that it was causing hyperactivity in children. It was also said to make
That's
them
lit.
act crazy. Well, to combat the
Crazy.
problem, companies started
They killing
using
people?
less dye or labeling it all natural. One of
So
the
they putting
sources
dye
of
on
the
my
natural
strawberries,
red
though?
dye is a bug. If you've ever seen natural red 4 or carmine in the ingredients, it's actually a dye extract from the cochineal bug. To make
Hell
1 pound
no.
of the red dye, manufacturers need 70,000 of these bugs. This is
Bugs? Man, the only food I saw there that I ain't even like is strawberries. You telling me they dye strawberries? Them look like little, like beetles that be in like shit, crawling around in shit. You're telling me they put that on my food?
one of the grossest things
that.
that you'll never buy once you know what it's made of. Number 3, potato chips.
Not
Well,
just
aren't they
chips.
just-
I'm be real. I ain't been eating much chips recently. You might not be able to tell, but I've actually lost like 20 pounds. But I love potato chips. I haven't had them in a long time, like I said. But I used to be able to smash a whole bag of potato chips without noticing. I can't even lie. Like I open a bag of chips. I be watching, say I'm watching a movie or something. I eat that whole bag of chips, not even notice. I be like, damn, no wonder I'm fat as fuck. I just ate a whole fucking family size of chips without even noticing. I blame chips for part of the reason I was fat. I mean, I'm still fat, but I'm less fat. I mean, I've lost like 20 pounds in a couple weeks without even trying. It's really not hard to lose weight. Eat less. Since I'm working a lot harder on shit, whether that's videos or just working towards other things, doing a lot of other things, just focusing on a lot of stuff, I just eat less naturally. I feel like the reason I was bigger than I was right now is because I wasn't doing shit. Yeah, I was making videos, but I would skip days and I would do all that shit. I really be doing nothing. I was doing nothing. I just be bored eating. But back to the video, because I need to know what's wrong with the potato chips. Because even though I said I ain't ate some in a while, I mean, I still eat some potato chips if like I want some. So like, let's hope there's no bugs on it.
Well, aren't they just made of potatoes?
Yeah.
Well, most people think that. We know they're not the healthiest food in the world, but dagnabbit, they're just so tasty, we eat them anyway, right? Well, besides
God.
carbs and fat in potato chips, there is
Bad.
something even worse in them. There are
What?
several brands of potato chips that put a chemical in them called sodium bisulfite.
Cuz is that
It's
meth?
a compound usually found in facial cleansers and antifungal products. They use this chemical.
Cuz you telling me all this time I was eating family size of potato chips and they got shit that's got facial cleanser in there and my face was still fucked up, got hella acne. You would think it would help a little bit. Man, I don't even eat bad no more and I still got acne, just shitty genes, I guess. Cuz
Also that the chips don't become discolored and also so they don't grow mold.
that look nasty.
The FDA says that it's fine for consumption in small amounts, but still, that sounds pretty disgusting. Number 4,
Ew.
processed bread and pies. Most people know
What?
that anything that's labeled
Like we just talking like a loaf of white bread? Is that what we talking about? I fucking hope not.
as processed isn't all that good for you. There
I mean,
are
no-
things in these foods that are bad for you that you might not even know about. One example is
Cocaine?
L-cysteine. It's not used in homemade dough, but it is known as a dough conditioner for
what
mass-produced dough. It's also used to make dough.
That ain't look like nothing but vegetables and crust. That ain't got no flavor. Some broccoli and bread. Ew.
Softener so it can be easily shaped. The bad thing about this additive is that it comes from human hair. The main source of this additive comes from women
Human hair and bread? What the fuck?
who sell their hair in China. In North America, the additive comes from the feathers of ducks.
Oh, in America, so we're not eating hair, we're eating duck feathers?
Number 5. Red
I'll
Bull.
be drinking that shit.
Red Bull is the most popular additive.
Red Bull will fucking kill you. I don't drink that. I drank Red Bull when I was like 13, probably don't. Thought I was cool as shit, but fuck a Red Bull. Only thing I drink now is water and coffee. It's been like that though for 5 years.
Energy drink on the market. Not too long ago, Red Bull was in the news due to the extraordinary amount of caffeine in the drink. Well, later there was a rumor that the secret to the drink's energy-boosting capabilities was that they added bull semen to the drink.
I was just about to say, is that bull nut in that? What the fuck? I don't know why that was in my head. I have zero fucking clue. But in my head, before he said that, I was is that bull nut? Why did I think that?
When people saw that one of the ingredients is taurine, whose Latin root means bull, it really got people going.
I guess that's why
While
they
in reality,
logo's
the
a
taurine
bull.
was not taken from a bull. It's actually a synthetic additive. Even though it's not as gross as you think, Red Bull still is not good for you. Number 6. Macaroni and cheese.
Oh,
People
no.
love macaroni.
I mean, I don't really be fucking with the Kraft, so hopefully it's just the Kraft they talking about here, but not the Velveeta. It can't be the Velveeta.
And cheese because it's creamy, cheesy, and it's very easy to make. It comes with pasta and cheese, right?
$1.
So what's so wrong about it? Well, Kraft Macaroni
Yup.
and Cheese and other similar brands, they've been criticized over the years due to the food coloring that they use. If you look at the
I don't give a
ingredients
fuck
on the
about no
box,
food
you'll
coloring.
see tetrazine and sunset yellow. These
Lit.
dyes are better known as Yellow 5 and Yellow 6.
Cool.
They actually come from coal and tar and petroleum, all of
Shit,
which don't
fuck it.
sound very tasty. There is so much controversy
tastes
around
good.
these dyes that there are certain parts of the world that ban their use in food. They're also said to have side effects, such as food allergies, hypersensitivity, and ADHD-like symptoms.
That ADHD big as fuck. It's like, ADHD, don't eat mac and cheese. Why does it just say children? If you eat mac and cheese, you will have fucking children. Don't eat mac and cheese.
Also, these dyes are considered cancer causers. Number 7,
Aw,
ground beef.
fuck.
People use ground beef in a
Ground beef.
variety of their meals each day. What you might
Damn.
not know is that ground beef is not just ground beef. There
What
are many
is it?
manufacturers who add something to their beef before
be
shipping it
adding?
out.
Turn this up a
When the
little bit.
ground beef is being produced, there's plenty of leftover fat that still has tiny bits
I
of
don't
meat
be
that's attached.
fucking with the
Well, to get
fat.
every piece of meat, the
fuck
manufacturers
with it.
melt down the fat and they put it
Yeah.
through a centrifuge.
What the fuck is that on my screen?
Comes out, there is pink slime that's treated with ammonia. It's
Ammonia?
then put
Ain't that like, don't that kill you? Wait, ammonia, pneumonia. Never mind, something different.
back into the meat to bulk it up. When the story got out, a variety of companies, including
What the fuck is in that box? McDonald's sell breadsticks? What is that? That don't look good.
McDonald's, Wendy's, and Burger King, all said that they would no longer use that type of meat.
Cap, they all still use that shit. You know they still use it. Actually, no, they probably don't, because I honestly don't think they be using meat. They using something else. They grow that shit. Ain't no way Burger King had that box for $2 or whatever it was. You got a fry, 10-piece nugget, a burger, a drink. I don't fucking know. No way that was $2. That wasn't real meat. I swear they chicken nuggets is toenail clippings or some shit. If you ever had a Burger King chicken nugget, them shits is ass. So bad. They're gross.
Number 8, gummy bears.
God damn.
Gummy bears and
I be liking sour gummy bears, and that's what's on my screen right now. Sour candy do be hitting.
many gummy treats originated in Germany in the 1920s. There are regular bears and
Cool.
sour bears.
Yeah,
Since there is
sour.
gelatin in the gummy bears, you can be sure that something with a face has gone into them. Most companies make their gelatin from the skin, bone, and connective tissue found in animals.
What?
I'm not sure, though, if any of those animals are actual bears.
They use bones in Jello? That should be Jello. How they use bones? The fuck? Vanilla syrup.
If you drink anything with vanilla syrup, chances are it has something unappetizing in it. If you look at the label, it will say natural flavors. But right beside that, you
Yep.
will see a variation of an ingredient.
Is that
but
a
each time it has the
rascal?
prefix castor in it. And that means beaver. In this case, castoreum is a secretion that comes from the gland near the anus of a beaver.
That's a beaver.
In nature, this is used to mark their territory. In food, it's used to make a milkshake. That sounds scrumptious.
Shit was coming out of
Number
it.
10. Nutella.
I don't even be fucking with Nutella.
Nutella is one of the most common things that you'll never buy once you know what it's made of.
I
The
don't buy
chocolate
that shit.
hazelnut spread, people put that on anything. Many people put the spread on their toast, their muffins, they even dip their bananas in Nutella. Before you buy a jar and spread it on your favorite food, though, you should know why this spread is so bad for you.
What is
First,
it?
the main ingredient in the spread is sugar. If you want to watch what you eat, that's
yeah.
a bad choice right off. It's almost like spreading a candy bar onto your morning toast.
Yeah.
Next, the second ingredient is
that's not
modified
shocking.
vegetable oils, which is totally different than regular vegetable oil.
The fuck
The
is
oils
that?
in Nutella can affect your heart, liver, brain, and nervous system function.
Damn, they can make you fucking dumb. Oh, I gotta stay away from that shit for sure then.
There are several other healthier options out there.
Yo, to be honest, I got a terrible memory, so I don't remember anything I just watched besides I saw like a beaver's asshole. Stay away from whatever's got beaver asshole in it. Like and subscribe. I know you're bored right now doing absolutely nothing and you're just on your phone, literally doing nothing, watching YouTube. So click the video that's in the corner. It's my most recent video right here or over here. That's a video on my main channel if you want to check that out. I do like rap and hip hop shit over there. Appreciate y'all. Ta-ta.